All right. Good morning. How are we all doing? Wondering if you. All right. So our zones are simple today. We close above here to continue to 5,100 area. We close below here for a retracement to happen. It's very simple to say, but is above here. So now this is our no trade range. This is our no trade range now. Let's do that. I've already done the zones before coming on stream. So on the daily time frame, the daily is bullish. We talked about this yesterday as we were breaking this previous Monday daily high. All right, so I was anticipating the continuation because now this move here, yesterday's candle closed very bullish. This current daily candle is also very bullish also. So on the 4 hours time frame, the 4 hours we also daily is bullish. 4 hours is currently still trying to flip bullish. On the 1 hour, on the 1 hour time frame, which is now where I started making my zones from. This is the most recent support we have created. Now it is very simple in trading. If we are breaking support, where we head into to the next support. If we're breaking resistance, where we head into to the next. On the 30 minutes time frame, we could now visibly see the support that we have. We have this one here, but I don't want to use this because if we break below this up to the left hand side, which we can easily, get some corrections. So for the buys, if we close above here, if we close above 5 is right there. So that was my reason to, look at that area as a target for the buys. So let's see, this candle has about 5 minutes to close. Let's see how this candle closes. If we're able to close above, that's what I'm looking for here today. GJ put from the area that we marked yesterday, right? I was looking for buys around here yesterday, but the way this thing pushed and pushed and did some rangings before NY opened. I said NY before Asian time. This was Asia. I will have to push to the upside. So let's keep an eye on gold here now. 4 minutes for this candle to close. I don't want to take an impulse entry on gold right now because it's about 4 minutes to close, but this could make sense for we to buy it, but no, we need something close and above. And this candle has about 4 minutes to close. Now, if this candle had about, let's say 15, 16 minutes or thereabout, what I could do is, okay, as it's breaking these highs, all right, as it's pushing up, if the candle maybe comes back to close back inside this range, I'll manage the risk, but no, it has about 4 minutes to close. So ideally, waiting for this candle to close is the best thing to do at this point. So we are going to wait. We can wait 4 minutes. We can wait 4 minutes. If you have any question, you can always ask your question. If it keeps pushing right now, no problem. I don't want to take it in the last 3 minutes of this 30 minutes candle. I don't want to do that. If it had about 10, 15 minutes, I would have said, okay, I will take a buy as it's breaking that high. And if eventually it comes back into this range again, then I'll close some part of the trade. If not, what I would have done is, as it's breaking, keep it somewhere around that area. Because as this candle is leaving this high, ideally it should not have any business coming back to its own opening point again by price action. Because it made a low, all right? It opened, it made a low and flipped. On the flip is where anybody could enter the buys, or you wait until it breaks these highs for you to buy. So as this candle is flipping, it should not even have any business to its own opening point again. Because if it's doing that, that means it will likely even push lower. But I want this candle to close the way it is. I want it to close here, or close, at least close to this wick here, so that the next candle will break this wick and will have a push to 5,100 area. That's what I'm looking for. I want it to close not more than where it is. If it can close within this vicinity, I will love it. Not more than this vicinity. Because at that point, if it's closing above this area, it will not be too late. It will not be too late. So boy, please stay where you are. Do not put more than where you are. Stay right there, boy. 1 minute. Is gold going to do me date in 1 minute time? So big, man. Just break off this high to this point is about 80 pips already. Damn. Damn, bro. Let's see. 30 seconds. I need this candle to not break this wick yet, because if it breaks this wick in the last second, the volume is going to be released. Please do not break the wick. And also don't close without a top wick. Two things. Close no top wick. I don't like this. I don't like this, man. I don't like the fact it has closed without a very good top wick. Well, if not, I am not. Yeah, that is very good top wick. Bottom wick, I mean. $40 pips, not much. So if we're breaking that high again, I'm going to take a buy. We just need to break that high now. This area is where I wanted to make a lower wick to. Not more than this area, but I think it's okay now also. All right. I took a buy. Buys in. Hopefully this thing should not. Man, this mouse keeps jumping. I'll just keep my stop loss within this vicinity here. How I am going to manage this trade now is this. If this current candle tries to break its, okay, it's breaking the low already, I'm going to close half. I don't like this. I don't like this. I wanted it to keep pushing after breaking its own high again. But if it crosses this yellow line here, which is where it's supposed to make a lower wick to, if it's crossing it, I'm going to close half. All right. Are you going to reject or not? Yeah. Right there, I close half. Man, I got stopped on. Now the reason I think is because this candle doesn't have a top wick. Just what I was concerned about. The candle didn't have any top wick. Man, interesting. Interesting. Whenever a candle doesn't have a top wick, the next candle always struggles to continue in that same direction. So that was practically what just happened right now. This candle closed. We're looking to, take a buy. Took a buy actually, but I managed the risk, kept my stop loss very small because this candle that doesn't have a top wick was a concern for me. You see how the candle just, came all the way down. Choma. Choma, how are you? I think he did.
What we are having the current support and resistance and jumping from H1 to M30. M30, man, this candle is like lows above the previous candle high. Ooh, but it just like don't have a upper wick. Just like
Yeah,
don't have a upper wick here.
the same thing I was concerned about. No top wick. Whenever a candle doesn't have a top wick, the chances the next candle should continue in 50-50, and that was what happened here now. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Gold we have section need to start doing stupidly. Look at this area here, right? You know, yesterday we ranged all day London NY section, right? It was very simple, plain and simple, getting the close above 4,980 area, right? The next candle had a lower wick, broke its opening point and started pushing to the upside. All right, very plain and simple. Even though this next candle, tried to make a deeper lower wick, but still, let's say if you have your trade on break even, it still did not hit your break even because it knows at this point is a point of entry for people. But now look at what is going on here now in London section. All right, this candle has closed above resistance. Next, after making a lower wick, it broke that highs about 5 pips breaking because what it's doing right now. So London and NY section on gold is not really very good. So these people are now targeting the Asian section to push gold. I've seen that over the last month. Gold is always moving Asian section. This push from here, Asian section. After Asia, it will range. That's what gold has been doing. — 15 minutes candle has about 2 minutes to close. I think if the next candle starts to break this high, then we could have a push to the upside. But I don't like the fact that this candle came all the way down to this area. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense to me. Came down. I don't know. People on YouTube, please let me check my speed tests. The speed is okay. My internet speed is okay. Please, you guys confirm if you're having any sort of lagging or stuff on YouTube, please. I think the upload is low. The download is okay. Upload should have been like 50, 60. Okay, it's not stable. I was getting a prompt that the stream is not stable. All right, 15 minutes candle has closed. The next 15 minutes candle has started right now. This candle looks like a type of candle that will just, push up and break that highs without even doing anything. You see this mouse is either, man, 100 pip. What are you gonna do? Are we gonna take buys based on the 5 minutes time frame? Huh? No, I don't trade with the 5 minutes, so we're gonna wait. Let's see. Man, does this thing flipping right now is that it could, you know, come to break the high there and then still reject. That let us see.
Before I left, I heard everything you said, though. Like you explained about Asian session and all. I'm sorry, it's
Mm-hmm.
not to send on a VN quickly because I could see their message popping.
Yeah.
So everything you're saying now, do you want to now be trading Asian session?
No, 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 no. I don't have I don't have time to trade during the Asian section. That will be that will be way too late for me. We have 8 minutes to London Open, so we'll have to wait for that.
Okay.
Then while we're waiting, we'll see how. But it really might flip bullish if we break that highs. I'm really thinking at this point. I want to see, you know, well, let's see. If we start to flip, do we want to it's really difficult because we might break that highs and then we'll fly. We might also reject it. He's breaking the highs. 5 minutes. 5 minutes has about seconds to close. Do I want to do this? Do I really want to do this? Man, it's tricky. He's really very tricky. Oh, bro, he took it, man. He took it. I'm really very skeptical. I'm really very skeptical at this point. Even if I want to do it, I want these 5 minutes to close. And the next 5 minutes should, break the highs. Then I will try it. But it's very, very risky.
I have my reservations, so.
Yeah, see.
There's a pattern on the 5 minutes, the whole up, down, up, down, up, down. So I feel like, okay, it hasn't broken the other high. It can break this other high and flip back. That's just my own to being bearish.
Yeah, it could break this high then flip bearish, right?
Yeah. Then it will not be a week that broke the former high. I don't know if you get, like, I'm just looking at the pattern is using to go. But anyway, we can just give it a try. I don't know.
I just don't like the fact that this 5 minutes doesn't have a good bottom wick, because my stop loss is going to be right on anywhere it makes a lower wick. Let's see. My only issue is just that we have, well, I'm in. My only issue is just that we have less than 4 minutes to London Open. That is just my only. Please do not retrace. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Where is the buyer's volume now, Ben? Where is the buyer's volume? Man. Let me keep this thing at close half, because I'm going to be closing half if any 1 minute breaks any 1 minute low. That is how I'm going to manage this risk. If any 1 minute breaks any 1 minute low, I'm closing half. I don't even care at this point. I need to be careful with this. If any 1 minute is breaking any one, do you want to do that? Do you want to do that?
Are you
Man,
closing now?
oh man, this one just flipped to my stop loss straight.
It has taken you out.
Yeah, and I'm done with this thing today.
I should just get out of this trade.
See, now it just flipped, took me out, and then it's flying back up to the upside. Interesting. At this point, it's flipping. I don't want to tell you to close, but what you can do is just to, well, keep it. If it's flipping again, then you can go out. If it's flipping on 1 minute, you can go out. Keep your stop loss at 1 minute, 1 minute flip. Best thing to have done. But the way it was looking like it was going to flip, see, look, it flipped and then still came back rejecting.
I'm on my MT5. Sorry, I can't look at that. No, sorry, I'm not using two screens. Ah,
Oh, okay. Okay, man. This
I'm
is
going. This
not
is going to force me to close all positions. Please call out the 1 minute flip. Where is it?
the 1 minute flip has already happened. So, but just keep it at the 1 minute low. Keep it at, well, just close. Just close. It's already flipping. Just close.
Oh, oh my god.
Just close, man. This one is crazy. This one is crazy, man.
Another recovery mode.
Yeah. Well, we should have waited for this London Open to happen. The fact that I don't like the way my mouse is keeping. Please stop doing this nonsense with me.
I suspected that was good. This is 5 minutes, right? Wait, 5 minutes.
Please, 15 minutes. This 15 minutes.
Exactly. Broke that high and then went back. That's what I thought.
Whoa, just look at that. Look at what's going on now.
Exactly.
Just look at what's going on now. What type of volatility is this, man? Man. Well, I jumped in again the last time. But
I now entered the time.
this is very risky. Please do not retrace. Continue the oh, look at that, is retracing. This is off the books buy for me. Whoa, look at that. Hey, bro is ready to, you know, bro is really ready to deal with us today, man. Whoa, what a day. What a day. What a day, really.
Are you not out?
No, I closed half. My stop loss is on the low of this current 15 minutes candle. But it's looking like it's going to take me out. Shit. Yeah, whoa, bro. Man. Yeah, I'm out. I closed it full. And that is the end of this nonsense today. So stay away from London now for this week. Let me see what's going on, because Monday the 17th, Tuesday the 17th, Wednesday the 17th. So what makes us think it's Yeah, he was topped out too. Man, he want to sell? Bro, do you want to sell this thing? Don't do it. He wants to sell that low. Don't do it, bro. Because that thing is just going to break the low and then still flip. The way it's even moving is crazy. It won't give you a chance to even do anything.
The way candle just like break above the high, then there's no business of the candle to break its own low. On a 30-minute time frame, it just like broke its own area to fill this wick. But you know what? I just like try to avoid this range. I would like to see a candle. Let me just like make things simple for you so you just like never get trapped into this kind of situation. So number one scenario, this is the situation when you just like need to be relaxed. No need to get into FOMO. It's opening of London. It should not be react like that if there's like a volume. So I would like to take a buy if a candle going to be close above this resistance area, and this makes sense for me to take a buy. Alright. And for sells, I'm not gonna take sell here, anywhere. No way. I'm not gonna take any sells here. For sells, I only wanted to see a candle should have to be close below this support area, and then with the next. So I just like need to keep my things simple. No need to get into FOMO. Just like secure my position twice here. Number one, number two. So I just like if I just like using my common sense to by understanding the way how the candle is like moving there. Why not to keep it simple? Like break above this candle high, this resistance current resistance high. That makes sense to take a buy, and break and close below this support area. That makes sense to take a sell. Simple. Just now keep your things simple, like not gonna fight with this range. Doesn't matter it's a 400 pips or
So we
a
have
600
to
pips, but I just like
readjust
not
this
gonna
zone now because
fight with this range.
this is where we're
And this is
rejecting. Now
I
we
think
need
so
something
today
closing
is the
above
day
there.
when I just like need to stick to the 30.
Well, that is it. We have to readjust the zones now because as the candles are printing, we'll readjust our zones. London section has been so man. The best thing to do at this point is just to wait. It's just to wait. Waiting. Maybe if this candle here closes bullish, then. But now the issue is this: we might wait for this candle to close, and it will not close. It will just break the highs again. Then you see the blast to the upside without having a closure. This is the way gold moves. Very stupid. Now just watch what is going to happen. Just watch what's going to happen. I've exhausted my 2%. I even went above 2% today. I think I went about like 3 point something percent. So even if this candle breaks this high now, the volume of London might be released there. Let's say the 1 hour. The 1 hour was looking very crazy. Okay, 1 hour still makes sense if we break that high for we to push. Do I want to do this? Do I want to have this high again? Because if we're breaking this high, you see the volume being released at that point. Let's see the 4 hours time frame. Yeah, the same thing, 4 hours break of the high. Oh man. So why did it break the 4 hours highs before and then rejected only to well, let's see. Let's sit around a little bit and see if this candle can close bullish.
Mm, okay.
But also 15 minutes has about 5 minutes. Just look at how this 15 minutes kind of behaved. Tried to break the high, broke the low, rejected, is flipping bullish again. And 5 minutes just closed. The new 5 minutes kind of just started. Very crazy price action. But in 4 minutes, if it closes bullish, maybe around this area, then the next candle could. We'll still use that word could because it might still do what it wants to do. Today, because yesterday we looked at it and we saw that there is nothing to pay attention here till like New York section, which will have PMI. So that's why I didn't even bother taking a look at Forex Factory. The best thing here is to wait for this 30 minutes candle to close. Let's see at that point. It has about 17 minutes to close. 17 minutes. I wouldn't want this candle to break this highs before closing. I want it to remain where it is. Then, do all the things it's doing in this range. Then close carefully, slightly above this previous 30 minutes highs. Only then would the next candle keep pushing to 5,100 area. That is what I'm looking for here now.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't like the fact that London section has just been breaking highs and rejecting, breaking lows and rejecting. But if you even look at it this way, if you look at it this way, this candle here did not break this low. This current candle has not broken this low. This one did not break this low. So the the sentiment is still on the buys. Sells is only when we are closing below this area here. So for the buys, we just need volume to be released at this point. If we could release some volume for the buys, we need an obvious closure. You see, this candle was the first candle that closed above this. When we started the stream, we were looking for buys above here. All right. So when this candle closed, it closed without a top wick. And whenever a candle closes without a top wick, the chances of the next candle pushing to the same direction is 50-50, which will break the high but could not break because if we're breaking these highs cleanly, because for it to push up, it needs to respect this low and break these highs. So maybe if the volume kicks in and we break these highs, then we can get a continuation. But before that happens, because this is a resistance now, I will want a candle closing above that resistance. So if the candle is closing above this resistance now, it is now giving me the idea that okay, this entire area that we've been rejecting all morning, now we'll have a candle that have closed above it, right? So as the candle has closed above it, we'll now get a new candle pushing up to the upside. That is going to be my approach.
Okay.
Yep, man. That was a very crazy, volatility in this candle here. Very crazy one. I just want to, sit around and see how this candle closes in 30 minutes before.
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. You said in 30 minutes. It's not in 40 minutes that the candle is closing.
No, I say in 30. If it's going to close bullish, for way to, keep pushing to 5,001 area. Let's see how many. I need a change of mouse here. I've been saying this and whenever I drive out, I always forget. This mouse is no longer responding as it should. You see, I've been clicking this thing and it's just not responding. Look at that. About 300 pips to that 200 pips area. Minutes for this candle to close now. Can you close in a way that will love it? And can the volume be released already? We'll wait. The Asian traders are the ones, last year before doing much, but these days Asian traders are really the ones milking gold because we have some really clean moves during the Asian sections. Look at this. Look at this entire area here. See, this entire area here was London section and NY section yesterday. We didn't do nothing, trying to do any what to. This candle here closed above and then next candle just rejected. Just garbage. Garbage price action during the London and the NY section. But look at what happened here. We got a support, a candle closing above this most recent resistance, and then boom, we've been up. Now, since we've been up since then, coming back to London again, see what's going on now. Ranging again. See how these candles are just, crazy there. They're just crazy. Ten more minutes. Now it looks as if the volume is no longer there. Because look at the way this candle is moving now very slowly. The whole, blast push, blast push, blast push is no longer there. It's just, struggling here now. It now is not looking as if the volume is no longer there. But let's see. Let's see. Nine minutes for this candle to close. What is this? Gold, USD, USJPY, Euro, USDP, USDJPY, GBJPY price action setups. In the last week's webinar, the dollar had pushed lower after President Trump was asked what he do what about the US dollar weakness, to which he responded is great. USD flushed lower and Euro USD jumped above 1.2 level. Forex.com. Okay. Trump signed bill to end partial US government shutdown. Okay. Yeah, he was talking about not shutting down the entire economy again. He just came back from a shutdown some months ago and we're talking about another shutdown again. So he said it's not good for the US economy at that point. It's not good for our economy. Oh man, what a day, man. Market is looking as though it's froze. We've been here in the last 10 minutes. It's not even leaving this point. So do you think he's waiting for orders, or it's just that the volume is no longer here again? The volume is no longer here. But let's
Yes, I
wait.
don't even know.
Yeah, let's wait 6 minutes for this candle to close. If this candle closes, then we'll see how it closes. If it closes bearish, then I'm just gonna call it a day because the next candle might really struggle. That means volume is no longer here with us today. If it closes above this area, then potentially volume might be released. But if it closes bearish, then I'll call it a stream today. We'll come back tomorrow, then try again. Because this candle needs to close bullish above this 5089, 5090 area for we to continue to 5001. Very plain and simple. 5 minutes 30 seconds. But looking at it on the 1 hour time frame, why is this thing doing like this? On the 1 hour time frame, it makes sense, but the volume is not just there. The volume is not just there. This candle just needs to break these highs to push. Man, what's a boring waiting.
Just remaining 3 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
This thing I still close like bearish, and then the next candle will still go up. Like, it's just crazy. And that next candle might not even give you a chance for entry.
Mm-hmm. I'm just having a feeling the next candle can just open and then start blasting up.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know yet. You now start thinking, this previous candle did not close bullish. It closed bearish. The next one can just break the highs and reject, and that is the one that will keep flying. Now look at how this candle is closing. It has about 15 seconds to close, and it's not even acting like it wants to do anything
Exactly how I
much.
said, I just close like an indecision candle. I don't know where it's going to from here.
Yeah, it closed bearish. It closed bearish. Now we have to also wait for the next candle to close. All right, this is what I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day here, and
This kind of low tech trade, she might just now take a sell here, a buy for a weak fill.
we buy or you sell.
He might just have taken a sell for a weak fill.
A weak fill to the low.
He just likes all these weak fill, so he might just have taken, depending on his instinct or what it takes, a sell or something that works for him.
Yeah, the weak fill has already happened.
Mm-hmm.
He will say, Dr. God, I'm in. You're in on what? Sales. I got out 100 pips. I say, oh, bro, you're a cowboy, man. That weak fill alone is 100 pips. Interesting. Crazy
Okay, the weak
times.
fill is 100 pips.
Yeah,
Crazy.
very crazy. Now it's filled that week and then it's rejecting it.
Yeah, it is.
So I want a closure now. Well, I'm gonna call it a day here. We'll come back tomorrow for the last stream of the week. For this range, I don't want to do anything in this range. I don't want to chase any trade in this range. I want anything below here for sales or closure above here for buys. That is the only thing I'm looking for. If I get a closure above here, then the buys will make sense to continue to 5001 area. Or if we get a sell, we'll have to get a candle closing below 5040 area. I mean 5035 area for we to keep pushing lower. But in this range, I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to do anything now in this range. This is
Alright, no problem.
a range of concern. All right. I'll
Yeah.
see you tomorrow. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on Zoom tomorrow. YouTube, have a very good day. Tomorrow, same time, same venue.